Hello, everybody that watches this in the aftermath. If you're watching this and you're curious about Warframe, stick around a little bit longer. You might get to see what you like about it. If you really don't care, then why are you here? I'm kidding. I welcome all. But yeah, of course, this isn't going to be an accurate representation of what Warframe really is, considering I have all my shit done. But alright, so as far as like crossplay goes, right? So let me show you the basis, right? When you start out, you're going to start out with, a storyline and then picking between three options. Now, I do have all three of these in some standpoint or another. One option being, I'm going to try to show you the basic of them. No. That's a little bit better. Volt. Oh my god, those are all so cool. Mag. Oh, fuck. Or...
So cool, Sean.
Thanks, buddy. Or... my personal favorite, Excalibur. Let me try to show you a build that's more basic. God damn it, I don't have any build that's basic. Fucking Christ. Wait, what is this one? I have no clue what this fucking build is. I think that's my fucking... possibly my stealth one. I don't know. Anyway. You know what? Whatever fucking build this is, I'll redo it if I have to. Whatever, I don't care. This is all for demonstration. So I have Excalibur Umbra. I sold my original Excalibur. So this is more so Excalibur. Mind you, pay no mind to anything you see on the chest, on the shoulders, or on the legs, or even on the back. Those things you get later in the game. They're attachments. They're a little bit harder to get, though. Now, let me switch back. There we go. Now, as you can see from the chat, there's different symbols here, right? You'll have some people in the chat have the PlayStation sign. Those are people you can typically play with. Whereas, oh yeah, that's a special event thing. If you play by, I think, the end of tomorrow, there's a special event that makes it so you have, there's lots of different customization things, by the way. There's so many customization things. So, the two things you get are bunny ears and... where the fuck did it go? I know I have them. There we go. And basically being able to lay Easter eggs behind you. See? And mind you, that's only, was it 5,000 credits each? I believe. Yeah. I don't know if they're temporary or permanent yet. I think Warframe might be trying to make things more permanent. But, as I was saying about the chat, so everybody with a PlayStation sign, you can play with them, invite them to your clan, which I will show you in a minute. etc., they're the ones you can play with the most. But, however, the ones with this, like, Void, Rift, fucking Portal-looking insignia, those are people that are playing from other systems. Variety of different systems. It's not just one, by the way. It's only for kind of variety of systems. Those people you can only play with. You can't invite them to a clan, you can't join their clan, you can't do anything else with them. You can just have them in your party, which you can build up to 4 people in your party, and, you know, obviously including yourself. So that's you and 3 other people. And honestly, it's typically more beneficial to play that way because resources have a better chance to drop, you get more credits per thing, you know, harder missions tend to be a lot easier, whatever. But you know me, I typically do things alone. So keep in mind, most of what I have here, I got from just being alone. Or I bought. Which, again, that was the sole purpose of my other account to play around with that, was because it gave me the opportunity to...
little shit's low.
It gave me the opportunity to completely start over without having any advantages, without buying anything, because hopefully I'll be able to show you in my inbox the fact that I get... Oh, Gifts of Lotus is something that happens, I think, every year. There's like some little thing that goes on. I have had that for years because that's been something that's going on for years. But this is something that's always welcome to have. So, you can always keep in mind for that. I think this was a promotional thing. Oh, stuff like this, you got to read everything. Because what this is something for a Prime member, right? I'm going to hit redeem in browser. It's probably coming up as a block scene because... Yeah, it's coming up as a block scene, or like just back to the original one. Because it's taking me outside of the app and the website. It's taking me to my Twitch Prime account, which houses all of my benefit stuff. And as far as like looking for something cool goes, the coolest frame I have designed, I'd say... Honestly, one of the ones I already showed you. The Flash. He actually works relatively the same way, too. Now, you know what? No. OP? Maybe. I had to choose one of my faster frames. She-Venom. Final answer, She-Venom. Especially because all our stuff makes sense. So you get the point of that. Now, eventually you'll get to the point in the story where you get to this little part where you have, like, a little camp up here with a bunch of people, but that's not until, like, far, far, far down the storyline. Over here is a special room that I don't even have access to yet. Over here is where we find out later in the game that, you know, your true self and all that. This is your room that you get with that true self. Blah, blah, blah. These are where your buddies are. Oh. One of your first companions will be a taxon. So not in these colors, but you get the idea. Taxon is a good little guy. So the last thing I wanted to show you about this before I start taking questions. Oh. I can show you the one thing when I go to the one thing. Alright. Last thing I want to show you before I start taking questions. Clan. So each clan can form an alliance with other clans. That's what we have here. But this is our clan. We currently only have 3 of us in here, but that's fine. Honestly, Megan hasn't been on for quite some fucking time. So I have no hope that she's coming on. But these are your dojo. This is where the getting gets good. This is your home base for all of that. So only people that play on a system relative to yours can join your dojo. So like if you have Xbox, if you're on Xbox, then Xbox friends will be able to join yours. You'll be able to join Xbox people. If you're on PlayStation, you'll be able to join, say, my clan. Which I'll give you a little tour of our clan. It's pretty nice. I like it, actually. So, oh, fuck. I promise I'll go to bed in a minute. Anyway. So as soon as you come on the ship, you're greeted with 4 different options. Showroom. The reactors, you don't really need to see them. They're not important. Vent kids, which is hidden behind a wall. And just a big welcome plaza spot. Welcome to Solar Hero. So first, we're going to go backwards and go showroom. Yes, I said backwards. You'll send him in. So the showroom just has like a bunch of trophies. There's like some fun stuff in here. I'm incorporating a Tenno's Got Talent. I'm starting to collect stuff to put in here for a statuette collection. My leader has decided not to build anything on the side, and here's why. Just look at the ship. If you look at the ship, it's very spaceship-like, if you can tell. I like it. And I like that my clan leader did that too. So going back here, we have the observatory. This is basically like what you have back in your orbiter, which is where we started out. It's basically got the same functions as your orbiter. Here's your navigation. That's your arsenal. Here's your navigation. You know, you can do L3 and check your Nightwave status here.
Who have we got on the line?
Nightwave.
Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Nightwave is cool because just for doing challenges that more so are specifically unlocked to you, and you can even figure out you can find out how to do them. You can get like they give you different hits for everything. It's actually really cool. So the more you level up through this, the more free shit you get. The Nightwave I'm currently on is 11, so I've got the credits. If I were to do say this one, unlock relics. Unlock 10 relics. So if I were to do that one right now, I would get 20,000 Kuva.
Yeah.
So do I. See, Nora agrees. Nora agrees. She likes free stuff too. Okay, continuing the tour. Sorry to get you off track. Oh, by the way, here's our operators. Well, mine is the Drifter because I've done the story. And this is who you can unlock. It's basically an older version of the operator. No. If you can get back on PS4, then you of course can. But otherwise, you unfortunately can't. Honestly, what you could do, I don't know if you can. You might be able to do things to make your own clan and make it an alliance with us. I mean, upgrade. That would be cool. I mean, if you could, that would be cool. But anyway, like I said, the reactors are just down here. Fucking bunch of reactor shit. Yada yada. Here's the reactor. Oh, look at that, another reactor. And this is different. The Crimson Branch. Yeah, you kind of need that job there, brother. So we're the vent kids. You're good. It's a process. It doesn't always happen initially. One thing you do have going for you is a lot of people are quitting their jobs. They just don't want to work because the wages are so, like, shit. In all honesty. But, like, a job is better than no job. I like to say. So here are the bank kids. You can just come over here, do all of this, get all of this. That's not important right now. Continue our tour. Here we go through the front gate into the terminal. So up here, it actually gives you a little tour here. So in front of me is the trade center. Up here is the ceremonial balcony. Sorry, and up here is what I like to call the balcony of peace and patience. That's what I unofficially named it. You probably should, to be honest with you. I mean, look at the facts. You're getting pissed off because kids are doing what kids do to you. Sorry, no speak German.
Thomas. I have been more calm. Thomas.
The only German I know is Du hast. And even then, I don't think it's actually German.
Thomas.
Bro, why are you... Are you trying to annoy my boy right now? Anyway. So you just ring these bells.
Yes, I am Thomas Lowell.
I like to say that's our little ceremony anthem. Anyway. Not important. Back down here.
What you are LVL in Warframe?
Me? Depends. What are you talking about? Master rank or like master rank or like level? Because level is varied, of course. But master rank 14. But I am close to 50.
Do you play Roblox?
Anyway.
Sean used to.
I just can never get into it anymore.
What?
I see the appeal of it, but I can never get
Roblox
into
was
it.
aight.
It was and then it got better, but then the community just went plummeting because kids got cringier. No offense.
I made friends on it.
Fucking need peace and patience. I'm gonna go up here. So you can come up here. You can do little things called emotes. I'm gonna shrug at you for that comment about Roblox was alright. No, I'm kidding. I don't know why I'm
Okay, meet
dancing.
some people that don't play anymore.
You can just sit. Where's the meditate one?
I've been helped more than anything.
See, that's the good thing with Warframe. With Warframe, the entire and this is why I like with Warframe a hell of a lot more than I do Roblox. The Warframe community is always, always, always willing to help new people or even returning people that are just looking for knowledge of how to do things. Whereas Roblox communities, it's kind of like, haha, you're on your own, now I've trolled you and done all your shit, ha ha ha. There's no worrying about wanting to troll anybody or any of that kind of shit with Warframe. It's purely just based on how do you want your experience to be. Now follow your path unless you have that experience. It can go on and on. So, anyway, continuing the tour. Trade Center. So this means a lot of different things. Though at the center of it is resourcing and an actual trading post.
You still dumb man.
Now over here, we have a biolab where you can... Now, at each of these labs, you can get blueprints for weapons and stuff. This is the Theno lab. Like, all of these weapons, materials, warframes, everything in here can be researched and replicated so you can have your own. Fortunately, my clan has everything basically almost done. Energy lab, chem lab. Now, this...
I would get on now, but I don't know.
Oh, you're good. Like I said, I'm probably going to bed soon myself. I'm just letting it be out there and be known that Warframe is a game that I highly recommend. But this is the part of the game that's imperative to the story. If
We really
you...
gotta chat more, bro.
We do. Honestly, I just don't really have the time for stuff like that anymore. Because typically whenever I'm off, a lot of people aren't. Whenever, I'm working, I come home, and then, I chat with my girlfriend, and then by the time I get done with her, things happen with the family, so on and so forth. Life just happens. But yeah, the dry dock is an imperative part of the story because of Railjack. So this is my Railjack.
My girl has been good to me.
I see you two have been interacting very well, and that's good. I do like to see that. So, oh yeah, a very, very very crucial part of Warframe
We have our
is
moment.
mods. Yeah, well, so do me and Sarah, but you know, all that matters in the end is that you two still love each other. And you two would do anything for each other. Wait, why wasn't it? It should be OP anyway, but whatever. I don't know why that was, but okay. Have I not updated any of these? Like I said, not like it matters.
I gotta eat probably soon.
For how late have you been up? I mean, granted, me too, but like Jesus,
I'm too tired to get up.
Lord.
I am night owl.
Yeah, well then I consider. May I recommend getting an overnight job? You don't have to deal with stupid people. It typically pays more. The only thing I do is make sure you are doing your work. See, I personally don't have an overnight job, but I know somebody that does.
Can I punch them low?
No, you can't punch them. God for fucking bid. Oh, God.
Free dick punch for sale face with tears of joy.
Jesus Christ. Behave yourself. One of my one of my favorite parts of getting a railjack is the crew you can form. So I finally have my gunner. I've been meaning to get my gunner for a while. So you have people that can be assigned roles of defender, pilot, gunner, and engineer. You know me. I like piloting my vessel. And of course you can even customize it. Now, when you first get your railjack, this is what is greeting you. This is what you first see. Now, when you complete the Call of the Tempestari quest, you get this. Which is another thing. Skins in this game are, let me just say, on a whole nother level. Alright, so that
Kildal Wabbit.
So, that was Warframe to the best of my knowledge that I can explain to you quick enough. Now, any questions? That is my only question to you right now. Do you have any questions?
I think they sleeping. Can we build?
Theoretically, yes. So, I don't know if I have anything on me. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, so there are different things you can. There are different things in the game you can get. Go to equipment, orbiter, decorate. Oops. If you have anything in your inventory, it will be right here waiting for you to place down. But I am typically saving all of this for when I go to my new spot, which I unlocked, which I've also got to introduce. Any other questions, just don't be afraid to gut them out now. I mean, like I said, the community, once you get in, is always happy to help anyway. But
Puppy.
I just want to help you answer your questions now while I can. I saw my dog. My infested dog. I got a few of them actually.
Low.
I got a regular dog, another regular dog, a third regular dog, and then there's just this one. Alright, so any other questions?
My brain gone.
I'm gonna take that as a no then. Alright, so now, for this time, about to end stream and get ready to settle in for the night. It is currently literally almost 2 in the morning. I'm probably gonna end up getting myself up in 6 hours, or maybe so.
To play with you.
Ew, oh god, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, it'd be cool. Especially because you are going to have it easy in comparison to what I dealt with twice. I have a healer build ready to go.
Silly low.
I also have a... not one, but 2 tank builds ready to go to help out. I am prepared to help out in any situation, basically. I have prepared myself for a long time. I honestly spend too long on this game. I spend way too much time on this game, but it's for good reason. I'm addicted to it. I love it. This is honestly my favorite game to play in my pastime. So I haven't actually been on much because of things I've been doing with my other account, but good news. I'm glad. It is a nice game to get into, especially when you yourself have time to mess around with it as soon as you get in and like do stuff for yourself. In a way, in some ways, this game is kind of like a pick your own journey sort of thing. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, I have been away just because I've been trying to do things. I've been trying to do things on my other account, And fortunately, that account is beginning to finish up. I'm starting to do the last of what I need to do. I'm realizing what I need to get done. And things are just plain getting done now. Which is such a good thing. Because I'll be able to come over to this account more, and I actually have a little list of things to do that will help. In fact, I can even try to quickly send you a link to the Facebook group, plural groups that I'm in.
Let me know when you can come over, bro. Be like old times.
That might be a difficult situation, but of course I always will attempt to do what I can do. But, okay. Before we start going too in-depth into the conversation, my brain is officially turning off for the night. Enjoyed playing. Enjoyed all your companies. Stay safe and... What the fuck? The hell? Stay safe and stay on the lines, and I'm going the hell to bed.